feeling sick. There's the walker. There's a whole bunch of piled up clothes. Just trying to do too much. I'm trying to do too much. I was trying to get to the library to print something out. And of course I didn't get there in time. But I had plenty of time on Friday. And there wound up being a crisis with my mother's phone. Crisis that was not my fault. The whole, the whole smartphone fiasco, where she wanted a smartphone and then decided that she couldn't deal with it. And I spent all day trying to get her phone number back from the smartphone onto the previous flip phone. And it was all day with managers and everything, and then had to talk to the port people at AT&T and all this crap. Well, I thought that I had set it up online over the phone to I thought I'd set up auto pay. I'm trying to do everything. I thought I had set up auto pay. Okay, but I think that I didn't, because I was gonna plan on putting it on my, have my mom have it come off her account instead. She has a bank card. She doesn't use it, but she has it. Nobody's used it. But in any case, I thought I'd set up auto pay and I didn't. So of course my mom wasn't home and it's a crisis. Her phone's not working. And of course the people in her life are automatically going to think, because that's what the phone was saying when she called 611, the bill wasn't paid. So of course she's just going to say, Laura didn't pay the bill, but they don't know the whole situation where it was on auto pay and nothing, and it was fine under my account, under my name for over a year, Then something weird happened. I was ready to walk out the door, but I got to the library in plenty of time before I closed at 5. Libraries close early on the week, on Fridays and Saturdays, okay? And Sundays. Weekend. So, all ready to walk out the door. She comes home, her fucking phone's not working, it's saying SIM card not authorized. I'm like, what the fuck? We took care of all this a month ago. I had to open up the phone and we had to trying to get her phone, get it reactivated onto this SIM card and blah, 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 blah. And then the manager, it was all day affair. And then that's not even counting, that's counting all the public transportation to get to it, Then everything was fine for a month. Now suddenly SIM card's not working. How is this possible? Well, I call up and this woman's like, you were in an AT&T store and you changed your SIM card. I'm like, no, I didn't. I haven't left the house today, you fucking bitch. Right? I didn't say you fucking bitch. I didn't swear. I didn't yell. But she's saying stuff that I knew was not true. All right? And I was mad. And I'm like, look, there's no reason for this to be happening. Okay? I just paid my bill. All right? There was a mix-up with that. I talked to one person. We had gotten hung up. And of course, he must be new. He didn't even call back. Okay, he didn't even call me back, and I found out from the next person, oh yeah, we have your phone number. Why didn't this guy call me? He didn't. But it's worse. He must have been brand new. So this woman pissed me off because she's like, well, you're going to have to, I'm going to for free give you a new SIM card, but you're going to have to go to an AT&T store. And I'm like, I don't even have a car. This is ridiculous. You should be able to, Well, she hung up on me. She was mad. She couldn't deal with my anger, justifiable anger, over this bullshit, okay? Because I didn't understand why. The woman, when we paid my bill and set up auto pay, she called my mom just to say everything's fine and there was just a mix-up, to my mom's name or whatever. I asked her to do that so they would know, or anyone around her. nosy people who are always constantly up in our business. Anyway, and then suddenly we tried to dial out, and it said SIM card not working. So the first woman was no good. I called again, and she hung up on me. This guy was like, oh no, we don't have to send, I can reactivate your same SIM card. And I said, you know what, she was mad at me. She wants to just tell me, oh, we don't know why it happened. We can't figure it out. I'm like, my mom's phone is suddenly not working. My elderly mom is freaking out, and it's a crisis, and I'm supposed to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave before the library closes. She was wrong. He told me the truth. He looked it up. He's like, oh yeah, that first person you talked to must not, when it hung up on his end and he didn't call you back, he left your account open. Somebody else called up to give us, they had a new SIM card for the phone we already had active for them, gave us the number over the phone, gave that guy the number over the phone. He had your account open and changed your SIM card to that person's number. I'm like, you gotta fucking be kidding me. Well, you know this all took forever. He says, I said, this other woman hung up on me. She couldn't handle my anger. I told her I didn't want her, I couldn't, you know, if I have to go to the AT, whatever, but I want to know what happened. He told me what happened. I said, yeah, one of your reps messed up big time that I talked to earlier. He's like, yeah, he left he left the account open apparently and gave you, because I said, how does my phone register to some different SIM card that's in my phone? She's arguing with me. You went to an AT&T store. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't go to any AT&T store. I didn't leave this house, bitch. My God. He was really nice. He said, it's going to take a few hours, but I'm going to reactivate this SIM card. And Andy told me, if anyone's calling your mom, it's being directed to that stranger. I'm like, wonderful. Just add that to the list. Add it to the list, you know. And it took hours, but in the end, I didn't have time to get to the library. Because, again, can't hop in my car and go like that, you know. So that's what happened. And then yesterday I was trying to do too much here, trying to clean, trying to cook, trying to make it. So if I took off, my mom would have food, and we can't, you know, she can't cook on the stove anyway, and doesn't really want to unless it's something quick like hot dogs or eggs. And so we did the crock pot, and, you know, and I'm not used to having a crock pot. And I just needed an escape. If I wasn't going to go out, then I can at least walk around. I drank less than I usually do, but I blasted my music in my ear and sang out loud and just, you know, escaped briefly. Well, I'm not used to crock pot. I never ever cook when I'm drinking. And that crock pot's not even working right. Even my mom said it takes forever to heat up. Well, long story short, my mom's in bed. I put the crock pot on and on high to heat stuff up fast and fell asleep on the couch. So could have had a fire. Didn't, thank God, but could have. And those sneakers, you know, they were, I read online that you can, remember, ever since I broke my foot has not been the same, this right foot, okay?